Hello everyone, today we have another video report with Su-122, and as you can see here we have some advances on the track side. So I've applied and painted tracks from both sides. Here you can see them on the vehicle. I'll try to install the light so that you can see tracks on the vehicle. So here I want to show you one thing, because as I said in the previous report, this suspension arm is not, let's say, predefined in a position, so you can install it in any position you would like to. And as you can see, I installed it like straight to the ground, and that's what I have. I mean, on the real Su-122, front wheel should be slightly protruding on the front, so the tracks are also like protruding on the front. But here you can see what I've got. Of course, there was like no point to change to break this arm, therefore I will omit the front fenders, which should be installed here, and the vehicle will be like this, so that it won't be that noticeable that alignment is not right. Well, it's also, let's say, issue on the kit side, because such a basic feature wasn't pre-manufactured and there is no predefined position. As for the tracks, I want to say that this is a quite strange engineering here as well, because you have to install those tracks. The basic design, the main idea was to have workable tracks, but then you are faced with tracks which should be assembled out of two parts. Here you can see that they're slightly different. And there, on one part there are small pins which should be inserted into the recessed spots onto the other track links. But as you can guess, it's easy to break those, and they're breaking, and as a result you won't get any workable tracks. With some care I got this and like small section of the tracks and this one. All other are just glued together, because otherwise you won't be able to get a nice finish. And as I said, I think it will be more logical. As you can see, like on the real vehicle, there should be some pins on the side, so it will be more logical to insert pins from the sides when you're assembling this track. So now I'm, let's say, addressing this message to the Miniart. So I think in the next vehicle it's more logical to use such scheme for the tracks, and then we'll have nice workable tracks, but not with current design. And because of this front arm, here you can see the main problem. All 36 parts for each type of the tracks cannot be applied here, so I had to, let's say, do some really ugly move here. I had to cut teeth on both track links and connect them together in order to get a nice, it's not nice, but at least somewhat seamless joint between those two track parts. Of course, the same story on the other side, and here you can see tracks from the behind. But good side here, I will try to focus the camera. You can see that there are even casting marks on each track, what should look quite nice on weather tracks. On my vehicle they won't be muddy, maybe slightly muddy or sanded, and of course I will apply not dry metal, but just metal, polished metal, so that they will look weathered. And I hope those nice details will stand out and will be visible on the final version of this vehicle. And another small change here is this small thing which is attached on the fender. As you can see, it's attached with PE parts. Those are a bit tricky, because you have to glue those attachment points to the hull, and then you just install those PE parts into place. So be careful, it will require some proper alignment and maybe more than 10 minutes. And now we are preparing to close the cabin, and what we have to do is to install the rear wall here and install top part here. Oh, by the way, for the tracks, here you can see that they have quite special color. I've used Amamic, this dark tracks paint color. As you can see, it turned out to be very nice finish. But of course, as I said, I will apply washes, I will apply pigments, and in the end we will have quite nice finish. So for the next part, I plan to close the cap, to close this engine compartment, but it will be temporarily. Also close with tissues the rear compartment and start painting, of course. Maybe first apply primer and then have a 4BO sprayed on the vehicle. So that's all for this video report. I hope you enjoyed it and stay tuned. Don't forget to comment in the comment section below and like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Bye.